Everyone, in this video we will learn how to consume a post API. Okay, in the last video I already explained you the get API if you see, and before that I will explain you we are consuming which API. So I will share my repository access because I created the server here. So if you go in my first video of the introduction video, so I already set all this thing like what is the server and what is the client, and I also provide the my GitHub link. Okay, so this is the API we will work on in this tutorial. So this is the post API. Okay, we will consume this API because this in this API we need to put that request, and whenever you request will be accepted like 200, then the same response we will get. Okay, and for check like our data is successfully or not, so locally we will run the server, so we can call this get API from the API client, like the data is the submit or not. Okay, let's go to the development, like how can we do that. So you need to create a first project. Okay, like my first I all my and the first project I already explained like how can we do that, and my second video I consume the get API, and in that video I already create like one service and implement the service that way. Now in this video I call the directly the REST client. Okay, so how can we do that? Like first of all create uh, we first crea- first of all we call the REST client. Like how can we call private final REST client. Okay, REST client. Okay, that's the REST client final. Now add the constructor, like ID or already give that. Now just create a builder. Okay, so builder, this is the builder REST dot builder. Now REST builder here, we can edit here that builder, and instead of REST client we can do it builder dot. Now we can add here the base URL. Okay, so we don't need to add like every time the URL. So here's a build. Okay, currently I'm using only that URL, so that's why you don't need to do anything as like here. So just put it here the base URL. Okay, like that. Right now we are consuming only the post API, so that's why we don't need to add it here. If you want you can add it, but I'm also add it because like right now we are only just calling the one post API. Okay, so just I put it the base URL. Now create a one method for consume void for. You can give any name of the method, simple, and it will put the post construct. Okay, this is the annotation whenever application will be run, so that method will be execute first. Okay, so second thing is that, so that is the request. So for this request we need to create we can put it the DTO class, or we can create one record for this class. Okay, so how can we create it? So just here we need to create the record class, Java class, student model. Okay, student model, and this model we can add, okay, first name public. Okay, no problem. Instead of record we can just change to record. Okay, let me delete, create a new Java class, choose record, student record. Okay, student record we created, and here we can put it first name is string, first name string, last name, and that is a city. Okay, and last but not least roll number. Okay, so we created a one student class. So this is a class. We can set the data for this this API. So how can we do that? Like this dot REST client dot, don't need to edit this. If you want you can directly use that method post get delete head. Now we are use the post method dot. Now URI, the URI is this. Okay, this is the URI. Okay, this is the URI and body. Okay, you need to add the body, like we can also add the body. So this we need to set just simple data the body. So how can we set body? New in the body we need to set a student record. Okay, this is a student record. How can we set? The first name is we can do it like for just give the for first, for last, cities, for city, and the ID is 501. Okay, you can give it anything like that. This is an integer, so don't need to put it in here. And after that, this is the ID and body it's done, and that is your retrieve. And after retrieve, that's this is your retrieve. So now just make it indentation proper, body post URI, that is your body. Okay, like that. This is retrieve method, and we can check the to bodiless entity. Okay, so we can put it, we can add this yeah, to bodiless entity. Let's take inside a variable response. Okay, we can take it in the response, and after that system dot out dot println. Okay, dot get status. Okay, value. Okay, so status value we will print in our local. Okay, let's run the code and see the output. Okay, see, we are running the code. See, the status is 200. Okay, line number 29, the status is calling 200. It means the data is inserted. How can we check? So I already shared that the documentation for this uh, API. So you need to call this get API. So just copy this get API and just run it in the local. Yes, see, send. See, the new data is coming, which is 4 first and 4 last and 4 city. Okay, so this is a way you can consume the post API and add the data using the post API. Okay, and thank you so much for watching this video, and please subscribe and like my channel. Thank you.